alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're not going to have a talk. We're going to do a book review of this book, Reclaim Your Heart, written by Yasmin Mogahed. And before I actually dive into the review, I would like to say a few words about the author, Yasmin Mogahed. She's a female Muslim scholar based in the US, and she lectures people. Mostly she gives talks on Muslim spirituality, and mostly also on the youth and dealing with life struggles as a Muslim. And I would say this book is a depiction of what she does as a person, and that's one of the things I love about this book. Now, I would want to say before I actually came across this book, I was looking for books to read online, and I asked a couple of my friends book suggestions to read written by Muslim female authors, or maybe just for Muslim females, which is a good book. So I was googling online, and I saw a lot of good reviews about this book. I decided why not buy it and try it, and I would say it's a must read for everyone, especially the young Muslims, because I feel like most of the young Muslims have a hard time navigating through life in the right way. So this book is a guide, and one of the reasons why I thought I chose this book to start our book review series is because it's a gateway to so many good things, so many easier ways of doing things in life as a Muslim. So I would like to say what I like about this book is there's a lot of relatable symbolism in this book, which makes you feel like the author is talking to you. The author is a human like you. The author understands the life struggles, and the author also gets to know, like, the author knows actually where you are and is guiding you through it. And also what I love about this book is the reference from the Quran and the Sunnah, and she does an amazing job in she has every chapter has reference from the Quran and the Sunnah in different ways and translation and all that. That's one of my favorite things about this book. Another thing I love about this book is that it's not a do this, do that kind of book. It's definitely a personal development book, but it's not do this and this will happen, do this and this will happen. No, it's a guide. It takes you through the journey from within, and I think that's the most unique thing about this book, and I would recommend everyone to read it. Now, just this book has 6 chapters. It has chapters on attachment, hardships, love, relationship with our creator. It also has a chapter on the Muslim Ummah and women's status. Now, when I was going through this book, when I actually read this book, the first chapter is on attachments, which I feel like is a very relatable chapter to most of us, because most of us get attached to things that we shouldn't get attached to, moments, people, material stuff, and the only attachment we should have is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And she gives a very amazing example of Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he was asked to sacrifice his son, and he was ready to do it because he knew this is something that he definitely loved his son, but then he wasn't so much attached to the point that I can't do this because this is my son, you know. So that's like one of the favorite thing about the first chapter. She also talks about the dunya being an ocean, and that's like my favorite symbolism in this book, because she gives an example of when you're sailing through an ocean using a boat, and you stay, like, if the ocean is your passage to another part of the world, or the ocean is where you were meant to stay, basically live in a boat, if that makes sense. So if the ocean is just a passage, like we should be passing through in this dunya, you get through it and you reach where you are, Jannah, inshallah, all of us, ya Rab. And if the ocean is you, and if you feel like the ocean is where you should be forever, whenever the storm comes, your boat just capsizes, and that's the end of it all. So this is my favorite part about the attachments chapter. Now, the second chapter, she talks about love. She talks about what is love. She talks about human beings loving the creator and loving the creation, where we should definitely love the creator more than the creation, and how that kind of love would liberate us and make us good Muslims, inshallah. And also the next chapter is about hardships. That's like my second favorite chapter in this book, because I feel like most people most of us don't know how to navigate through hardships. It shatters us in a way that we shouldn't be shattered as Muslims, because we know that for every hardship comes ease, and with every hardship Allah is granting us sabr, and there's an ajr for everyone who is min as-sabirin يعني, in this world. So it's like she actually does an amazing job in the hardship chapter, and I recommend people to read this book, especially that chapter. And another chapter is the relationship with the Creator, which talks about Salah and the importance of Salah, the importance of Salah in our life, especially our life's purpose. So yeah, she does an amazing job in that. And also she talks about the women's status. Now the women's status is I feel like she didn't the chapter is good, but she didn't dive into the depth I was expecting it should go into. But she talks about empowerment of women during the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it's relatable to one of the videos we did. So I think everyone should read also that. Yeah, and also the third chapter is about the last chapter is about the ummah. And what she says about the ummah is that a Muslim is a Muslim, and she talks about why our Muslim ummah is struggling today, what is making us suffer, why are we not united, and she just gives insights on the separation in between Muslims, being an extremist, being a modern Muslim, and we are all Muslims in the end. So yeah, that's all about the book. She finally finishes with poetry, and I love poetry, and yeah, she gives her poems are related to what she has written in this book. So I would definitely recommend everyone to read this book, Reclaim Your Heart by Yasmin Mogahed, because it's a book that helps you navigate life. It's not a one-time read. It's a book that will help you grow as a person, as a Muslim, and help you help others. And definitely recommend, if you're a parent, I would recommend that you tell your kids to read this book, because it's an amazing book. It's not what you taught in school. It's not anything. It has very practical ways, and also in relation to the Quran and the Sunnah. And yeah, that's all about this book. I hope you liked this review, and if you have other books that you would like to recommend us to review, but this is like, I would really recommend this, especially to the Muslim youth. Read this book. If you have never read this book, read this book. If it's available online, you can order it online. PDF form is also available. If you have a problem accessing it, just comment down below, we can send it to you. And those in Mombasa, the book is found also in Adam Traders. You can get it there, or you can order it online, or you can just read it online. And ma'as salama. Thank you for watching.